Headlines: a new ingredient for sunscreen has just been approved. What to know before swimming with a sunburn, and is your acne medication compatible with the summer heat? Joining us live to talk all about this is Dr. Christopher Bunick, Yale Medicine dermatologist and associate professor of dermatology at the Yale School of Medicine. Good morning, doctor. Thanks for being here today.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
So the FDA just approved this new drug, bimotrizonol, for use in sunscreen. What can you tell us?
This is the hottest news in sun protection in 20 years in the United States. While bimotrizonol has been used in Europe and Asia for decades, here in the US, this is a single molecule that has broad spectrum coverage. What that means is it can cover UVA rays that cause aging and skin cancer, and UVB rays that cause sunburn, but it does it safely. It has very minimal absorption in the bloodstream, very low irritation, and it's going to be approved down to 6 months of age, so we can use it in children. It's also photostable, meaning it's stable in the sun. It doesn't break down easily. So it's going to last longer for those people that struggle to reapply. And maybe perhaps the most impressive to the people listening is that it's cosmetically going to be elegant. It goes on transparently and will not leave a chalky white color.
That is good, especially for people like me who wear makeup. I'm always looking for something more transparent. And I know most sunscreens, I think the highest SPF that you could find in the store is what, 80 or 90 minutes? Is that going to last longer than that, doctor?
Well, I think that the water resistance will probably remain similar in terms of the 80 to 90 minutes because that can be washed off. But the actual stability of the product, the chemical absorber of the UV rays, will last longer. So for people that are not swimming, yes, it'll last longer. It also means less preservatives that are needed in the sunscreen to keep the ingredient stable.
Less preservatives is always good news. So you kind of mentioned it here, but after getting a sunburn, is it still safe for us to go for a swim before it heals? Should we be in the sun? Should we be in the water?
Well, technically, yes, it's okay to swim. However, many dermatologists will caution against it. First and foremost, you really shouldn't be getting more sun exposure. If you are going to swim, please use sun protective clothing, hat, as well as sunscreen. Don't burn yourself more. But if you're going to be in a pool, that sunburned skin is compromised and irritated skin, inflamed skin. The chlorine in pools can make that worse, more irritated, more dry. And if you're going to go in lakes, rivers, or oceans, there is a tiny risk of infection through that compromised skin.
So basically, we shouldn't be going in the water with a sunburn is what it's sounding like, doctor. All right, let's talk about this. Certain acne treatments may make your skin more sensitive to the sun or summer heat. What can you tell us on that front?
I think that many acne products like retinoids, tretinoin may be one of those that people are familiar with. The retinoids, benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, these types of acne medicines, what they can do is they do have a little bit of irritation of the skin, and some of them actually cause increased turnover of the skin, so thinner skin, and thus patients are more prone to sunburns as well as irritation from heat and sweat in that hot summer sun. Therefore, it's better to apply them at night and make sure you're using sunscreen as well as hats and sun protective clothing in the morning.
Would you recommend, I know a lot of people are on tretinoin, would you recommend using it less in the summer?
I don't think you necessarily have to use it less unless depending on your skin and how irritated you are getting or how long you're going to be in the sun. I do think one really important fact is you should not be leaving any of your acne ingredients or sunscreen ingredients for that matter in the hot car because that excessive heat that goes up above 100 degrees can damage the stability of the product itself.
That's a really good point. Dr. Christopher Bunick, we thank you for your time today.